What else we got here in your Overwatch onslaught and news and stuff? Well, maybe we should start with. Well, you want to talk about the Xbox sales numbers?
They're not
that whole
controversy.
Well, the controversy behind it was that EA's had some sort of conference call, and one of their executives sort of
leaked it.
Yeah, like indirectly. He said that I don't know I forgot what the exact. He didn't give out.
He said that there was 103 million PS4 and Xbox consoles at the end of 2017.
And we knew how many Sony had sold because Sony announces the numbers.
Right.
So if you could do subtraction, then you could figure out how many Xbox sold. And it wasn't that many. It was half of what Sony had sold. But I don't know. Are you surprised by that? I thought that's sort of where we were headed. I guess it's a little lower.
It was less than half.
Was it? Let's see.
I mean, yeah.
73
versus 29.4.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that is less than half. I'm no math whiz, but that is definitely less than half. All right. That's pretty low.
I mean, we've gone into this so many times.
Yeah.
All the mistakes that Xbox made, but yes, it's a little bit surprising still that they are that far below what PS4. But you have to remember PS4 is outselling everything ever. So they've got that going against them as well. Xbox does.
Right.
Well, Xbox had that awful launch, which was damage they did to themselves. They released a console that wasn't as powerful as the PS4. The Xbox does not have the international market share that any Sony console has. And
they forgot to make games.
And it doesn't have it doesn't have exclusives. It has one.
Don Matrick did a great job looking for a new job.
It's got more than one exclusive. It doesn't have the.
It doesn't have iconic characters.
Yeah, it doesn't have the iconic characters.
It has Master Chief.
It doesn't have a lot of things.
There's not like the Forza guy. You know that guy, the DJ guy? He's an iconic Xbox character.
I think the thing that killed it was just not being as powerful as the PS4 because that's the
that killed. That was hard because that was a big thing. That was every game that came out those first 2 years. It was like, well, the Xbox One. Here's the Digital Foundry side by side, and that was like the first 2 years of every third-party game. And it was always, well, if you want the best experience.
And the cheapest
PS4.
console.
Yeah, and on a cheaper console, then, yeah.
Right. If it was one thing if the Xbox was $300 and it looked a little worse, but it was $100 more.
So that was just dumb. All for that stupid Kinect. All because of the Kinect.
It's Don's fault.
I wouldn't blame it all on the Kinect.
I do. The Kinect was the reason why it cost more, and it was the reason why it was not as powerful.
He's right.
I wouldn't blame it all on the Kinect. There's plenty of other
blame it on Don.
That were made.
There are other reasons why it didn't do as well, but there's no other reason why it cost more and why it wasn't as powerful.
Right. The Kinect isn't the reason that they didn't secure a bunch of exclusive games in the year.
No, it's that they released a peripheral with actually no games on it.
Right.
That was a good idea.
Yeah,
oh my god, we're gonna have this exclusive peripheral. We're not gonna make any software for it. It's gonna cause every other game to look a little less good than our main competition, and it's gonna cause this box to cost 20% more than the other console.
But you can say you can talk to it, and it'll like turn on and stuff.
Yeah, which again, if that was the only feature. Like the camera is what made it cost so much.
Stupid camera.
The camera is what ruined it. If the thing was an Amazon Echo, or really just a Dot,
right?
That came with your Xbox, we would be having a very different conversation.
We can all agree it was Don Matrick's fault.
Sure, we would.
We wouldn't be having that much different of a conversation.
Well, there'd be
if there was a speaker in there that lets you turn on and off your Xbox,
and tells you the weather.
You're saying no, but I think Wombat's saying and also it cost $400 and it was just as powerful as the PS4.
But we'd
Yeah,
still be in the same situation right now.
Because they forgot to make the games.
They forgot to make the games.
It wouldn't be 2-1. It would probably be like 1.8.
Right. Like it comes
would be
down
slightly better.
It comes down to price in games more than anything.
Sure.
And they don't have the games. They forgot to secure the games.
Yeah, I think Microsoft is still making a profit just from
I think they're
Xbox
doing
Live
fine.
and
There's going to be
Game
another
Pass
Xbox for sure.
Right.
Don't worry.
It's just that thing needs to launch with Xbox with games with gold and Games Pass and backwards compatibility.
Yeah, they're going to do all that. They're not going to fuck that up.
Yeah, if they could do that, if they launch with that, then then we'll be having an even different conversation 10 years from now.
Ideally, the guy who's running the
we're all
Xbox
50.
business isn't looking for a new job right about now or in the next year or two. Because that certainly did not help. That the guy that Matrick left for Zynga 2 months after the fucking thing came out. Or after he announced it at E3. I don't even know if he waited till it came out. He was gone before it came out.
Yeah.
And then he left Zynga? How do you even say that shit?
Bazinga.
Zynga. He left 2 years later. And I don't know where he's working now.
Is there still a Zynga?
I think so. He's not
I
there.
don't know. Great. I'm sure his friends have some words for him.
Whatever.
Maybe he's working at Walmart Canada.
Leaking games. Oh, I get it. Now I know why I get it.
Did you know about this news story already?
I did, but
did.
I wasn't putting two
Okay.
and two together. I just got your joke.
It only took an
Good
hour
joke.
and 3 minutes for you to get that joke.
Good joke.
Thank you.
An hour, 3 minutes, and 49 seconds.